Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm sure you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be having a look at the DC Multiverse Superman Mr. Terrific Mcfarlane Toys figure. Now, obviously the review will be opposite of what it is right now. But I just wanted to take this moment to talk about some stuff, like my new background that's going on here. I put up some posters. You can see my Superman one right there. Stranger Things 2 right there. I have a Stranger Things 4 one over there, but I'm not gonna show you guys it right now. I'm gonna save that for another video. But yeah, so new background. I hope you guys do like it. If you do, let me know in the comments below. And before we get into this figure, I want to talk about a little haul, or show you guys a little bit of a haul that I just did earlier today. So aside from this figure that I got, I also got this WSQK radio station hat. You know, gotta rip the Stranger Things merch. Still in shock after part 4, but I also got this Back to the Future t-shirt. Pretty cool. Got it from Kohl's. Love Back to the Future, so I thought that was a good pickup. And I also got this Stranger Things hoodie. It's kind of a mess. Stranger Things hoodie. It's like a dark blue. It's got the logo right there, and then I mainly bought it for the back of it. I love the back of it. I've always loved this poster. It's kind of like a map of Hawkins, Indiana. You can see the Mind Flare at the top there. I've always loved this poster design. So yeah, I just got a couple of things while I was out, and I thought you guys would want to see it, since I didn't think it was enough to make a whole video on it, you know, on its own. So I just wanted to show you guys what I got there. And but yeah, without further ado, let's get into the figure review. All right, so here we have the figure in the box. This is the deluxe theatrical edition. I'm not sure if they make a regular Mr. Terrific version. They might. I don't know. But I was at Walmart and I saw it. I've been wanting this figure for a while. I have the Funko Pop, but I've been wanting the actual Mcfarlane Toys figure for a while now. On the back, it's got a really nice illustration of Mr. Terrific there at the Luthor Corp building in the background. Really, really dig this. And so yeah, without further ado, let's have them opened up and let's have a closer look. All right, so here we have the figure all out of the packaging. Now, before we have a look at the figure, we are going to have a look at some of his accessories. First accessory he comes with is the base. Now, this is actually a different base. The other ones I don't think have the DC logo on them like that. I don't know if that was an exclusive to just this figure or what, but the Supermans that I have do not have the logo on it, so that's pretty cool. He comes with a set of hands, which I'm considering swapping to. I don't know why he has like these trigger finger hands. Like, I don't know why they didn't give him a set of relaxed hands or anything, but they chose to go with these. My fault. They chose to go with these like trigger hands. Again, don't really know why, but then he also comes with 3 different face sculpts. So you have this one, which is just, I guess, kind of relaxed or focused, maybe. I don't really know what the difference is from this and the regular one that's on right now. Then he has a grinning one where he's smiling. Looks pretty good. And then he has an angry expression, which is pretty cool as well. I don't know which one I'll display him with. Maybe I might go with the angry one. I don't know. It depends. But anyway, here we have Mr. Terrific in the flesh here. And it's a great looking figure, man. I mean, I love his design in the film. I think he's just as cool looking as Superman. You know, I feel like out of everybody's design aside from Superman's, they nailed his the best. You know, I think Green Lantern's design was the weakest of the 3, just because he didn't really look much like a Green Lantern. You know, and obviously him, Hawkgirl, and Mr. Terrific here all have these like matching jackets and stuff, but it just worked the best for Mr. Terrific. Obviously on the back there, it says Terrific. On the left sleeve, it says Fair Play. On the right sleeve, it also says Fair Play. And it looks good. You know, he's got the T logo on the belt there, the JL logo there in the middle. And it's just a really clean design. I love the way he looks in the film. So in terms of articulation, he can rotate his head all the way around. He has a bend at the elbow. It's not necessarily, or it's not at all a double bend, but he can still bend it. He can also turn at the bicep, and his arm can go in and out like so. He does have double jointed knees, which you can see right there. There are 2 joints there. He also has toe articulation right there. He can swivel at the ankle. So pretty much the same articulation that Superman had. His legs can also go up and down. But because of that, they kind of had to put him in like this diaper, kind of like how the NECA Michael Myers figures are. But it doesn't really bother me. But here, let's get this face sculpt off. Is this gonna be a pain or? Oh, there we go. It comes off relatively easily. And that is the terrifying looking face underneath. And here we have him with the focused expression. It pretty much looks the exact same. There's not much of a difference. We'll take this one off right here. And we'll put on the happy face. Like so. There we go. There's that one. This one looks pretty cool. Not bad. And then we'll put the angry expression on him. Here. Which I think that this is the one I'm going to rock. It just looks good, especially with the T-spheres in his hand. You know, I don't think there's actually a point in the movie where we see him this angry, but, you know, I think it works the best. I just think it, you know, it meshes well. Now I'm gonna bring out Superman and maybe a Batman, and then we'll compare them size-wise and everything. All right, so here we have the Mcfarlane Toys Superman from the same line and the Mcfarlane Toys Batman Begins figure. Now, height comparison-wise, we'll do Superman and Mr. Terrific here first. If we stand them up next to each other, Superman definitely is quite a bit taller, which just seems right. It seems accurate. He definitely should be bigger than Mr. Terrific, but man, don't these two figures look good together? I mean, they look fantastic together. You know, I love them both, and they're both such great characters in the movie, and you know, they stack up well together. I'm definitely going to be displaying them next to one another. But we'll put Superman over here, and then we'll have him next to Batman here. And Batman towers over him quite a bit as well. But man, I like, if we do end up getting a Justice League in the DCU, I definitely want him to be part of it, you know. I think it would be nice to switch up the lineup a little bit, you know. And you know, typically I guess the main members of the Justice League is Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, and then like Aquaman. You know, and then once in a while you have a Martian Manhunter in there. And then if you're going off like Justice League Unlimited, you can throw Hawkgirl in there as well. I think honestly, for this Justice League, I think it would be Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Mr. Terrific, the Flash, Green Lantern, and Hawkgirl would be a good lineup for the DCU. I think it would be something different, refreshing. I don't know. I would really enjoy that lineup. You know, I think it would be a good idea. For you know, again, for a slightly different Justice League, you know, differentiate it from the DCEU Justice League. You know, I mean, like, get rid of Aquaman. We really don't need Aquaman anymore. You know, he had 2 solo movies. You know, the first one was really good. The second one wasn't so great. You know, I don't feel like we need him. And Martian Manhunter, granted, he's really only had 1 live action appearance, and that was in Snyder's Justice League. But I don't know. I feel like when you have Mr. Terrific there, you don't really need him. But you know, I'd be open to being proven wrong on that. But you know, like I said though, man, I get dying to see him in the Justice League though. As long as they have him in it, and you know, Hawkgirl, I think I'll be fine. But they're just both such good characters. I really want to see him return. You know, and just see him play a bigger part in the entirety of the DCU. You know. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this review of the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Mr. Terrific. So if you did, make sure to drop a like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.